Tribe by Sin Kadash. Salutations to the Israelite, Salakia. Salutations to Akim that puts in the truth across the four corners of the earth to the fear and power of Yahweh Shem Shaddai, the hope of elect. Salutations to the Israelite foreign that scattered amongst the nations that believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom to the sister and family that tune into this gospel that preach around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly call God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. Or you the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and those who line descendant go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. Alright? And as you can see on the screen, it's on tvline.com. Nick Cannon returning as Wild and Now host after apologizing for an anti-Semitic comment that got him fired. Alright, so he got his job back, which he created. Okay, what? White trimmest down ways for love. Alright, so first off, you didn't do nothing about anti-Semitic because the so-called black, Latino, Native American or Semitic. Alright, it comes from the line of Shem. Alright, along with the so-called white man, the Arab, the Chinese, Japanese, alright, well, they're all Semitic, alright, it's just not one group or so-called race of people that is Semitic, which are the fake Jews in Israel calling themselves today. They're not the only Semitic people on earth, alright, but they will have the world to believe though, alright, because that's that lie that he had pushed around the whole earth. Okay, scripture tells you in Revelation that he will be let loose for a season to deceive the whole world. Okay, deceiving the whole earth. Alright. So what Nick Cannon's dead was not anti-Semitic because he's Semitic himself. Alright. So let's get the scriptures. So let's read the article. At the Viacom CBS is welcoming Nick Cannon back into the family, effectively saving Wild Out in the process. Our sister site Deadline reports. A quick refresher. Cannon was fired by Viacom CBS in July 2020 over the anti-Semitic comment he made in an episode of his podcast YouTube series Cannon Class. The future in MTV, Cannon hosted improv series Wild and Out, which had been renewed for 3 seasons on VH1, was no longer secure. According to Viacom CBS, Cannon had since apologized and taken responsibility for his comments and had teamed up with Jewish leaders to learn how to become a more effective anti-hate advocate. Alright. I want to assure my Jewish friends, new NO, that this is only the beginning of my education. And he already knows who is who, alright? But he's trimming his ways, okay? For that bag, for that money that Jake wants to call it, okay? I am committed to deeper connections, more profound learning, and strengthening the bond between our two cultures today and every day going forward. Canada State in a new statement saying like, but they took our culture, man. They Jews over there in Atlanta, Israel, they took our culture. Alright? That's not their land. Alright? They took our identities. You know, the two boats. Alright? Revelation 2 and 9, I know that I work in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Alright? Jake. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay, which would face, I know that blasphemy of them would say they are Jews and are not. Alright, they call themselves Jew in the land of Israel, but they're not. That's why they call themselves Jewish. Alright, the ISH prefix or suffix, I would say on the end of the word, make it pertaining to or as like. Alright, they're not the real deal. Alright. That's like saying black. It's not black. It pertains to black, but it's not black. All right, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, so they are the house of Satan. Okay, it's the scripture said, a bastard. Was it that? Shall dwell in the land of Ashdod. Ashdod is a city. All right, in Israel. Zechariah 9 is this, and a bastard, which is one that don't have no father. All right, how is not doing? All right, the one who called God is not doing for people. He didn't choose them. Okay, He chosen us, the so-called Israelites in America, as our heavenly fathers. All right, and and I'll cut off the planet of the Philistines. Okay, so you get the point. Let us get the scriptures. Trim thy ways. That's Jeremiah 3 and or Jeremiah 2 and 33. Yeah, it's Jeremiah 2 and 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Alright, so you trim your ways, Nick Cannon, to seek love, just so you can make money again. Therefore had thou also taught the wicked one thy ways. Okay, it's teaching 2/3 of our people to basically the kiss the a white man ass. All right, to basically just apologize and stuff. Everything's okay. Everything's stuck under the rug. Fuck that. All right. So Nick Cannon trims his ways. All right, and who knows what he did behind a closed door to get that job back. All right. So you know how Esau is. He ain't just taking an apology. All right. Public apologies. He want more than that. All right. He probably had to do some perverseness behind closed doors. All right. So he's not just gonna get no show back. He thought I world like that. All right. It's oh uh
Robert.
oh. It was Ecclesiastes 7 and 9. Wait, not 9. It's like 7. Surely a person makes a white man mad, but it's the point right here. And a gift destroys the heart. The gift is talking about a gift, a money, house, anything. All right. Then got the word gift. Okay. The Hebrew it is matana ha. So matana, right? Matana, and that is gift, a present, specifically in a good thing, a sacrificial offering, and a basket, a bride. Ooh. All right, a bride. All right, a gift. Okay, and of course the heart in Hebrew is laha, which is your mind. All right. So a gift, which the bride or anything could destroy your heart. All right, because him getting his show back, he's ultimately disregarding what he knows the truth is. All right. So now he's getting bribed in order to get his show back to accept the lie, alright? Because he know he's a Hebrew Israelite, okay? So now he trimming his ways, alright, to seek love. Basically trimming away or putting it aside to where he knows in order to get his soul back, to keep that money, to keep that income, alright? Because at the end of the day, the fake Jews are trying to hit checks, alright? They the one that owns Viacom CBS, alright, or the car bar. They control and run the entertainment business, okay? There's one more scripture. Back to the web browser. It's gonna load up. Alright, this is the Apocrypha, alright? Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach. It's in chapter 11, verse, what do we got? 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, alright? You start making money, you start moving up, you forget the struggle that you came from, alright? Yeah, he came from Oceanside, California, alright, which is basically south of LA, but in San Diego area, okay? But it's another city, but it's basically, you know, the outer city of San Diego, okay? And he struggled coming up, alright? And now he's famous, got these shows, and he's prospering, alright? And he forget where he came from, alright? Even though he know who he is, he's still letting that prosperity, alright, take over rather than the truth that he knows. In the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity, okay? So while he was suffering, yeah, that's pretty much it, okay? So he rather choose a lie over a truth, alright, to keep his money coming in, alright? So woe to this guy, alright, unless he repent. But basically, this dude is through anyway, okay? So with that, so on.